think... Yep, everything is going. Alright, hello everybody. Sprocket here from Keep a Copacetic Gaming, and I am back in Outer Worlds 2. Going to do a little bit more exploring, finish up some quests. I'm going to try to see if I can't find any more of the bounty. Actually, while I'm actually thinking about that. Outer World 2 bounties. Just realized I've been to a pretty good amount of the...
That helmet. You think it's fun need customer support?
I love how the hard drive is so fast in the PS5. The game can't even keep up with it. I would love to hear what the Moon Man says right there for me wearing his helmet. Okay, just finished Oz's thing. Okay. Oh, I just finished Oz's thing. I don't know where the bounties are, but I'll go find those later. I don't think... yeah, the only other reason I need to be here is to finish up the lightning rods. Ow! Okay, one remaining tower. Lightning rod to the north. Lightning tower at the northeast. That's the only one I haven't done yet? Oh. Oh, that's right.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Oh. Still hate these damn things. Alright. Borst Blaster. What? Ciscozine lobs volatile tumors that stick to surfaces and cause corrosive explosions. Attached tumors may be picked up as ammo or eaten on the spot for immediate health. When eating volatile tumors grants significant toxicity. Wow! I can eat my toxic ammo.
Let's wreck 'em.
Enemy spotted.
I don't know about this one. Okay, okay, where did the other person fall? Motherfucker. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know there was a back part back here last time I came through here. Huh. Yeah, it's just going guns blazing.
Let's get 'em over with.
Alright, which one of you fuckers has a rocket one? You. Come here, you fucking prick.
Damp detected. Daily.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Oh, you poop.
See if they got the
Victorian, I'm the one you need to worry about.
Hmm. Well, that was a lot easier than the last time I came through here. Okay, yeah, we get to pick up loot. Oh yeah, okay. Got the thing need to fix the lightning tower, then this quest will be done. Well, okay. Uh. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Mods, okay. Let's see, armor. Where is my armor? No, I'm not. No. I'm not wearing the golden shroud. Am I? Wait, am I? No, because I got heavy armor. I was wearing the gothic armor. I can't even remember the name of the armor I'm wearing. Jesus. Okay. Why not just do this? No wonder why I couldn't find it. It's at the very bottom. And I could have actually just did that. Wait, what? Can I upgrade this? Huh. Moonman helmet, okay, let's see. Grenade, so I can actually add an extra grenade. That'd give me an extra health, speech attack debuffs, that's 100% longer. Automated breakdown kit, cloak driver. Camouflage for 8 seconds. While camouflage enemies cannot see you. And attacks are always sneak attacks. Huh. You know what? I think I want the extra holster. I want more guns. Yay, I can finally add in the 4th weapon. Which might as well make that a melee one, honestly. Take that. Oh, they're both alive in there this time. Okay, there's those. Huh? Oh. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, the little sneaky hidden grate. Yeah, yeah. I don't need that, though. Because everybody's dead. Hmm.
Take him out!
Oh, nope. Everybody, well, one was almost dead. The other one was dead. There's one more person that died over here. In the grass? Yes. Oh, wait a minute. I could have sneaked up. Ooh. Huh. Well, okay.
Should we wash the paint off your walls? I mean, now that you're no longer part of the cult.
What paint? Oh, that's not paint.
Could have gone without knowing that. Well, at least it's decorative, I guess.
Ozza! Why? On my ship, why? Oh, you fucking weirdo. And where are they siphoning power from? Oh. Where was the grounding station? No. Oop. Ah. Actually, I need to go that one.
By law, you've done it. I cannot lie. My math placed the odds of your survival at 0.00343%. But your reputation indicates that you reliably beat the odds. So why am I surprised? Unfortunately, I am limited in forms of compensation. However, I've refined the schematics so they may be constructed with your own rudimentary tools. I trust that you will find wonderful methods of deployment that will manipulate every equation to your favor.
All right. Oh yeah, that's stealing. I think it's this way. Okay, now this time, don't jump to your death. Plop, plop. Almost.
Do you require additional supplies for incredible?
Why is it incredible that I need more supplies? Incredible. Who could have foreseen such a thing? You know what? Actually, I think I'm just going to break all that down. Snobbish. What? No. Okay. I think I'm gonna do Marisol's quest, and then I might go hunting for any of the bounties that I've missed. Actually, wait a minute. Ozzy and you probably need to talk to her.
It's strange how I ended up here after all my time with the cult. I think I knew it was a lie all along. I just felt such freedom, such excitement. Like nothing I'd felt before. But it was all hollow. Being free didn't give me purpose. It simply served to distract me. Now, I don't even have that, do I? I know you said I can do whatever I want, but that's just it. I don't know what I want.
Well, now you're depressing me. Jesus. No one does, but we muddle through somehow. You'll be fine.
Really? Why has no one told me that before? That helps. A lot. Thank you.
Are we...
What do you need, Commander? Such as?
Okay.
Got something that needs doing, Commander?
God, that other arm is so weird. Why did it have to be on your shoulder? Why does it have to look so gross? Wait, where's...
Yes, Commander. May all our endeavors yield expected results.
Okay. Let's see. Map. Journal. So we'll do hers. So I guess that's on Dorado. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm curious what Niles will say to Marisol. Unknown coded signal. Oh, that's for the order plus y squared? Of course, they would have math songs. Oh, don't you know? Oh yeah, I gotta go to Golden Ridge for her. I thought I did. Matriarch's Mercy, so she's there? Or the quest is there? Huh. Ugh. Oh, I don't think I actually opened up the rifts here. I don't think I've actually been back here to open up the rifts. And I haven't been to all of the map over here. Huh. Oh. That's right, I'm basically going through a minefield. There's somebody still alive here? Oh, it's a scrapper. How did you not hear a grenade going? I mean, the mine going off. Are you serious? That's fine. You're dead now. What am I looking at? What? Disarm. Oh, it's a... That's what shot me. A cannon. Ooh. Okay. I even knew that was there. Oh. Come on. Come on, give it to... There we go. Okay. Hmm. Sealed. Oh. No, why? Ah. Huh. Was it a particular order? Wait, do they have to be turned on in a certain order? Or are they timed? Read plaque. Oh, the 5th Infantry Platoon, the first casualty in our war against the barbaric capitalists. They held the line against an unknown threat so that others could make it to safety. May they find peace in the architect's embrace. Initiate 2nd Class Devon died after single-handedly fighting off a pair of arachnids in order to keep a caravan of refugees safe. May his courage and selflessness be an example to all members of the Order Ascendants. Okay, so that's 2. The 9th Recon Unit was the first to bring back detailed intelligence on the Manosaurs. This information undoubtedly saved countless lives. Unfortunately, they succumbed to their wounds shortly after returning. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten. Alright, so 529. The 3rd Specialist Technicians Unit kept our anti-air weapons functioning through a combination of ingenious battlefield repairs and determination. While under heavy fire. That they did not survive the electrical surge from their final repair, it did allow for one final critical volley to fire. May we all aspire to such an ingenuity in these dark times. Alright, so that's... Alright, so... 2... 3... 5... 9? Hey, hey. Hey, hey. What do we have here? Here lies the body and honored possessions of Artificer Laureate Castello. Castello led us through the troubled times and our separation from the Protectorate. Their unshakable will, clarity of mind, and flawless adherence to the equation gave all members of the Order of the Ascendant a brighter future to work towards. And I'm just gonna steal their things. That's fine. Sure. Nobody's gonna miss these. Oh, hey there, buddy. You coming to say hi? You coming to say hi? Yes. Who's a good boy? Come. Go on and say hi to everyone. All right. Now my face is full of cat hair. Yeah. Okay. Back to what I was doing, which was going. I'm actually closer to this one. Oh, there's people or something. Serenium Mantisaur. A lot of mines. Oh, that is a lot of mines.
Bat and scan.
Damn it, they're not being baited into the minefield. That's some horse shit. Okay, what am I looking at? Is that what I was... Wow. Really? No, that wasn't what I was observing. Or was it what I was observing down here? Hmm. Hmm. Messages. Test message to the order. First meeting follow-up. Need a break. Okay. Trooper Thomas Weiser. Turn test message. Well, aren't you clever little crabble to use the decommissioned machines we abandoned to message us? I can't imagine you could possibly say... can't imagine what you could possibly say that may be of interest, but I imagine there's nothing lost in corresponding. Mayhap I can show you the universe has more to offer than your stark consumerism and disgustingly sweet breakfast cereal. Nevertheless, I find your offer of a parlay fascinating. My unit seems to believe I have a plus-minus 74.332% chance of turning this communication into something meaningful if we meet, so I accept. Let us gather at the muster station halfway between the lawns under the white flag of peace. What do you say? I must admit, I'm still more than a little surprised we found you. Your smiling compatriots of... We found you, your smiling compatriots of Vox and snacks rather than Auntie's choice grenades dropping in our on our brows. But it certainly was a fabulous time, not fortuitous. I also must admit that the speed at which you absorbed Pitchball's rules was darned impressive. I understand that its resemblance to your native toss ball is significant, but you mastered new information with the starting aplomb. Aplomb? Look at me over. Tell me to say if you get asleep. Not too bad. Just kind of goofing around and tying up some loose ends. I sincerely hope we do it again for the finals. So as long as the brass keeps saying we're locked in a Cold War, we may as well enjoy the time on the tundra. Next time, the next time I'll bring the L. Okay. Dear Thomas, I don't know who let the word slip of our peace summits, but my command has heard it. Same as yours. And it's procedural and ours the same measured, reasonable, blah, blah. And it produced in ours the same measured, reasonable levels of understanding it produced in yours. I'm told if I fail to murder you the next time we meet, I'm to be drugged in front of a firing squad. Mayhap we should skip the finals this year and let things blow over. Shame, really. After watching the Sovereign Sluggers fail to finish at the top of the league, which I must admit gives me the same weary, uncivilized joy it brings you. If I'm not careful soon, you will have me cussing like a dock worker and abandoning the universal equation for the promise of sweeter breakfast cereal. Oh, we've almost turned. I'll reach out again. Around the league's premiere next year after this foolishness has died down. Huh. Considering ham and cheese? Oh, that sounds good. I haven't had ham and cheese in a long time. Huh. Oh, Nate, what kind of maestros did you get?
Time to stretch.
Oh, God, I actually felt my back pop on that one. That was needed. There's so much beer here. Or alcohol, really. Booze. Libation.
This is Chief Quidley, recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chinwagging. And turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews and a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze and ball, there's betting. And while those order folk are scary data smart, they can't see the angles if they're big as a ship and bright as a hollow ad. They just see stats and percents. And don't get how spunk, moxie, and being due play into it. I thought hustling games of six caps was the easiest way to make bits.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Getting a memory foam. Breathable mattress topper for extra comfort. Okay. I've had memory foam before. It was alright, but not my cup of tea, personally. It didn't breathe well enough for me, to be honest. I always stayed too hot with it. 16-inch step down. I ended up getting a purple mattress a couple years ago. I'm happy with it. Expensive, but happy with it. What's the saying? Don't skimp on anything that separates you from the ground. So, shoes, chairs, and a bed. Never heard of purple, but I imagine it's like our Silent Night. They have different versions of it, but I don't even know what you'd call it. They have like a proprietary kind of, it's not really memory foam, but it's this weird kind of silicone hexagon shaped mesh stuff that's in the bed, so it gives a bunch of support. But the one I got, it's actually like it's a hybrid mattress. It has that purple top for their comfort and their where it gives you that memory foam feeling, but you don't sink in so deep. Oh yeah. The one that they did the thing about the egg where you can lay back on it and it wouldn't crack. They've been stealing samples to make matches. Wow, I didn't know that. But yeah, Jesus. Yeah, only in America. I mean, I gotta admit, it's a decent mattress. But I did get their hybrid one where it has I still have like the coil springs in them, so I don't sink in as much. But I still have like that purple top. Really? I mean, purple is good, but I don't know if it's good enough to steal to make mattress samples out of. But I mean, I guess if you're desperate for a decent bed.
Fastest way forward is through!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Ow, you bastard, you fucking flying prick.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Distract him.
Couldn't hit the broad side of a freighter.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I have a fix on their weakness.
Instead of buying one.
Locator at ready status.
Actually, I will be streaming tomorrow. Actually, be in the afternoon for me. I'm gonna be playing Wrath with Lady and Connor, a different dude. But it'd be 12. I think it'd be 12 p.m. for me. So whatever that time would be for you. I think it'd be in the evening.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Okay. I wonder if there's anything I can do to get up there.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire. Don't mind me while I unjam your door. Dink. Oh. How do they know I'm friendly? Breadworm. Huh. Got an advanced decryption key. I might as well just wait for it to get back. I still haven't been there either. Okay, is there anything else? Nope, don't look like it. Okay. Damn it.
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
I'm good.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
Welcome in, lady. Welcome in. How's it going?
Let's dismiss with the how do you do.
Holy crap, there's so many of them.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Fortification in progress. Taking the fight out of them.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Okay,
Stay
yeah.
quick.
Nope, 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 nope. Where's my... Nope, not this one. Oh.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Does not refuse medical support.
Oh. Where'd you go down?
Thank you, dear.
Ooh. Stop stinging me with your little tail. Coward.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Come here, you little. Come here.
vulnerabilities identified.
The idea is to kill them before you go over here. Bring hole in the head. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Alright, is that everything? Holy crap, okay. You sent a great web page where you can plan meetings. Look at different times. Okay, I'll check it out. I thought you had that thing set up in Discord, but I could not remember. So whenever you said 12 p.m., I didn't know if it was 12 p.m. for you or 12 p.m. for me. When did I have this key? Where did I get this key? Huh. Timestamp in Discord shows your actual time as well as mine. So for me, it shows 5 p.m. for you. Okay. All right. Yeah. I thought it was set up like that. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. 12 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, I can do that. Go to the webpage so it calculates the code that you can put a timestamp in Discord. It'd be nice if Discord would actually do that on its own, to be honest. But then again, if Discord keeps messing around, I don't know how many people are actually going to keep using Discord, to be honest. I definitely don't like them being tied in with, was it Peter Thiel, whatever his name is? And all the data mining crap and all that other stuff. Yeah, I don't like that. You don't need my face. Okay, I'll try to remember to use that website. I feel like I might go back to the scrapper down, because I feel like I left a lot of stuff there. But I've already went to a different planet. Well, I might go back to that planet and go back to the scrapper down. Maybe. Anyway, how's your day, lady? Okay, I definitely know there's more mantisaurs and stuff around here. Wait a minute, where are all the mantisaurs I just killed? There they are, yeah. Like, where's my loot? Where's my hard-earned loot? You got timed out for posting a link. I forgot that I'd copied that link from the webpage that was posting the time code. Really? It timed you out? Oh, it did. Huh. Okay. I'll take a look at the website. I need to set that up. I might as well. Yeah. You know what, honestly, can I even do that now? I'll do that later. After all this time, I might as well set you up as a VIP, to be honest. Back. Okie dokie. I don't even know why I had the key to get into here. I don't remember when I got the key to get into here. I'm gonna be completely honest. But, I mean, I got into here. I think I want to just break some of this stuff down. Music boxes, what? They sell for a lot, though. The web plates are just sent. It's just a page where you can see the time zone to results. Send you the web page where you can convert the date. Okay. All right. Also, you need to use you need to use two websites in tandem then. Okay. There's a few other places I actually haven't been. I've been here. Okay, let's do Marisol's thing. That's why I'm here to begin with. Matriarch's. I need to go to Matriarch's Mercy. Yes. I've been trying to clean up my living room so I can actually get my treadmill installed here. I bought that thing months ago and it's been sitting in the box.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Fish. Invaders. Water defecting.
The Tsar is the first among equals of the Laureate Council. She will raise humanity to perfection.
My knowledge, you're a sword.
Okay, yeah, the Subaru is the thing. Do you...
You haven't seen my landmine supplier, have you? I hope he hasn't blown it. Kill me! And him if he doesn't show soon. What fine contraband might I supply you with this day?
Okay, so you don't have
Idle
anything.
browsers will be escorted from the premises.
You don't have any idea about the missing person, okay? Acquiescence. Shall we acquiesce? Oh, I don't have a trusted reputation with them. I see. Hmm.
You may recall, as I stated earlier, my attention is 99.81%. I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
any time for idle.
Well, you're the one talking. You could have just opened up your inventory and we would have been done. You didn't have to say a thing. You're the one flapping your lips. At any point in time, you could have stopped. You know what? Honestly, you're rude. I'm not giving you any of my money.
The savior of medicine returns. How can I be of service? My supplies are running low. But then again...
Hoo-ha. Yeah, I seen that. Welcome in, sweet. Welcome in. I did see he had died. Or he has died. I got mixed feelings with that. I kind of grew up with him, but then he turned to MAGA. And I am very disappointed in that. Why, buddy? You coming back for some more pets? Dale's okay. Has some adventures in Humant Z. Taking over an infested survivor camp. Got raided by a bunch of Zeeks. As we were about to leave. Ah, so kind of like what happens in Grounded. Whenever we're about to call it a day. Raid! It's like the game knows. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Come here. You want some pets? You want some pets? Come here. Say hi. Sweet's in chat now. So is Lady. Come here. Say hi. Watch your claws. Watch your claws. My Void thanks you for the bits. He's had enough of my cute aggression. And now my face is covered in this fur again. Okay, so in through here. Oh, I just remember. Why am I back in this fucking building? Last time I was in here, I got trapped for like a solid 30 minutes. Because I couldn't figure my way out. Oh. Oh!
Oh. I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder. But somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading. Multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now. They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to.
Like you were just alive. Hi, buddy. Good Lord. Why are you so loving? You're wanting something, aren't you? That's why you're so loving right now. You want something. You want something, I know it. You either want your litter box changed, or I bet you need water. Wow, really? So I could have got in there at any point in time? Just the fucking vent? How nice. Okay. How convenient. Blunt force trauma to the head. Puddle of blood nearby.
We should keep looking.
Huh. Maybe more here. A series of manifested like musings from Anchorite Brun have been pinned to the chalkboard. Most of the comments rail against current order regime, while others extol the virtues of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redaction. One passage towards the end stands out in particular. The universal equations should be our primary concern. All else is a distraction, farce, and needlessly prolonging of suffering.
There may be more to learn here.
Holy okay. You flip past hundreds of dense entries, full of calculations and notes of arguments Chow was apparently working up for future debates before finding something relevant to your investigation. Later entries mention regular visits by an exemplar Southworth? What kind of name? Who claimed evidence of invitational means. No, not invitational. Oh, good Lord, I am the English language. Innovational. No, yeah. That's close. Innovative is definitely close. INNO VATIONAL. Innovational? Innovational. God, why does that word look hush. Why does that word look so damn confusing? Welcome in, Robin. Welcome in. I don't know why. Maybe it's the size of the font, the script that they're using or whatever, but that word's tricking my brain. Innovational. Innovational means to short circuit the solving of the universal equation. After noting the method's highly unorthodox nature, Chow wrote that she found herself shut out of further discussions, leading to routine scenes of tense awkwardness when Southworth dropped in and marked a shift in Brun's belief. In Brun's beliefs. In the final entries, Chow appeared worried that the two were conspiring about something and noted hushed references to an old order research station near Paradise Islands named Point Observation. Huh. She began to believe that Brun intended on abandoning the monastery anchor hold to travel there. Chow wrote that she confronted her cellmates about her suspicions. Anchoress Brun responded that the idea of leaving the anchor hold was not one she considered lightly, to which Chow contended that to consider it at all proved a lightness of consideration. In the nearby margins, a plus one points of me is scrawled. Her final entry ends on a note of deep concern, writing, "I can clearly foresee that whatever the two have plans may soon occur. It may serve me right for phrasing, putting theory into application in the other day." Okay. We just had dinner with the family. Hey, I had Mexican too. It was not very innovative though. How's Lefty doing this evening? I think she's doing fine. I haven't visited Lefty.
I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered. Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloistermate Anchoress Brun has some explaining to do. A disputation of current order methodology focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the Laureate Council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly. I saw that. I believe it was Anchoress Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth, who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned an old order research station.
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the
How you
coordinates
doing?
on Eden. Place by the name of Point Obviation.
Obviation. Wow. My reading comprehension is going down the older I get. I said point observation. Obviation. I don't like the script. God, every time I go to read in this game, it makes me feel like I'm getting dumber because it's just I have to stop mid-sentence. It doesn't feel like it flows right. Well, hey, good lord. Hey, but nope, not on the computer. Not on the computer. replace Spider Eyes with like $5 addiction. I would take Spider Eyes now. This just makes me feel like I'm getting old.
I don't know what happened to Anchoress Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious, and the disputation reads like a call to arms for any fringe thinkers in the Order. There's no destroying the copies at this point, I'm afraid. We're past that. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea. I've seen it happen. Things can take on a life of their own at a certain point. The more overt the response, the more unexpected the outcomes. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground.
It's like 3 in the morning there, you'd be tired too. Good lord. Oh, wait a minute. Robin, you're in the UK I mean, you're in Europe as well? I thought for some reason you were in the US, like close to Texas.
Yes. Time to seek out Anchoress Brunn.
You're in the US? Oh. It was like 3 in the morning there, you'd be tired. Good God. My comprehension. Fuck. I'm getting old. And Facebook is spamming me with bullshit. You're older than me. Yeah. Oh, well, even so, that actually kind of makes me feel worse because that means I'm declining even faster. I can feel it. The decline. In my back, my knees, my brain. That was their only toilet? Not even a shower? Ugh. Wow. Okay. Back to the ship, I guess. Deep breaths, I got this. Even that makes me feel old. My lungs. They can't gather air like they used to. And here it comes again. I'm going to get confused in this maze of a monastery and wind up getting stuck in here for 30 minutes again. Maybe. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh! Sweet freedom in under a minute. Okay, can I think I can fast travel from here. There's a few places I want to continue to look at on this map. Because I realized I had not explored this map as thoroughly as I thought. Yes, there's a space there. Ugh! I'm outside. Why can't you let me fast travel from here? Damn it. You're in... I think Ohio is only like an... no. Ohio is still Eastern... the Eastern time zone, right?
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down
Maze of
to
a monastery,
decimal.
very alliterative. It is. The last time I went in that monastery to actually finish up a little bit of a mission, I am not even joking. I got stuck in that dang thing for a solid 30 minutes because the walls just confused me. And it's not even a maze. It's just the door I needed to get out was so well hidden, and I wasn't paying that great of attention. I was stuck in there for a solid 30 minutes.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Okay, I should be able to fast travel. And I think... I'm pretty sure I went there. There's some more buildings down here that I've not been to. Okay. I cannot fast... Why? Why can I not fast travel? There we go. I might need to change the prescription on my glasses too. It's not this game that's actually been a problem reading from like the living room with not like reading. Or maybe I'm trying to focus on too many things at one time. You lived in Europe when you was a kid, so I picked up a few things like languages and time zones, etc. Ah. I thought that was a mushroom that got blown up for a second. Are you friendly? Yeah. Yeah, it did. Look, more... They do look like cigarettes. Did somebody just throw you into a waste disposal bin? Holy crap! What's your contribution for the day? Well, thank you for your contribution. Oh, God. That just made me realize... I was playing... God, what was it? Not Cult of the Lamb. Inscription. But I'm getting to the last part of it. The word perpendicular freaks my brain out too. Actually, it is kind of a card game. It freaked my brain out. And Cookie was in chat and actually had to type it out and say that what it was. And I was like, wait a minute. I know that word. I've seen that word. It's in math. But it freaked my brain out. But then I get to the end of the game and it said, I read the word straight out, acquiesce. Knew the exact meaning and everything. Thanks to cartoons in a way. But I'm like, okay, I can pronounce the word acquiesce, but I can't pronounce the damn word parallel or perpendicular. Oh, this is going to kill me. Ooh. I thought I could time that jump better. That's actually, the Inscription is actually a really good game. I like it. But if you're still there and you like those, if you like card, kind of like strategy card games, that's a good one I would highly recommend. Ready for this one? Okay. Which one? Which word? Is it metamorphosis? The definition of normal in physics. In physics, normal refers to a line or surface that is perpendicular to another. God, that word almost got me again. It freaks my brain out. I don't know why. Perpendicular to another line or surface. This concept is essential in understanding the phenomena like reflection and refraction, where angles are measured relative to the normal line. Huh. Damn drainflaw. That word, there's certain words. Like, I should know them. You mentioned yeah, I was able to get it that time, but it almost got me again. There's a group of buildings I haven't been. Okay, well, let's go to these. That one almost did get me again. Had a physics instructor define normal for us. Never will forget it. From a physics point of view, that does kind of make sense. Like, I get where it's coming from. Or I kind of get where it's coming from. So normal refers to a line or surface that is perpendicular to another line or surface. The concept is essentially understanding phenomena. Okay. So, like, the surface of water would be the normal point. And you use that to measure the amount of light refraction. I actually did pretty well in physics in high school. I was pretty decent in algebra, but if you put up a fraction in front of me or percentage or whatever and try to get me to do that, my brain shuts down. Go figure. Wait a minute, maybe I have I been here? I know I came through here because that's where the scrappers tried to rob me. Oh, I haven't been up here. You know what? Yeah. We'll just go ahead and do this because it's got a nice AoE attack. And I hate these things with a passion. It boom goes it down. I love this gun. I'm glad I picked this gun up. Being able to stun the enemies is so nice. Okay, what is the point of this area? What am I going to find here? Okay. Well, there's a pretty good amount of stuff here. Ooh. Almost walked out of here without seeing that. More bit cartridges. Money. Hat. I'm so glad that there's no carry weight here in this game. Oh. Damn it. Okay, I think... Nope, there's still one more building, apparently. And an actuator. Is this a scrapper camp? Okay, well, I definitely have not been here. No, Auntie's Choice? Might be an Auntie's Choice camp. Surely not. I wouldn't be able to steal anything. You guys end up playing Ground Light? Yeah. Yep, we were able to play some Grounded. Made a little bit of progress. Not a lot. I think we're probably about 3/4 of the way done with the game now. We're supposed to be playing Raft tomorrow. It's Lady Connor and I. Oh, hello. Why? Resident. Order Exemplar Grenader. Huh. I hear the munching. What is eating? Ooh. Nah. Can I? Well, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Sneaky. Oh, yeah, that's liquid death. Yep, we actually did beat the Brood Mother. And almost beat the Black Widow. Almost. I still find it funny how that Black Widow was easier with 4 of us versus just 2 whenever the difficulty is supposed to scale, but... eh. No, Rafa's tomorrow. Oh. This Sunday is nothing. Monday would be more grounded. Oh, speaking of which, daylight savings time catches up and we balance back out. And what, next week, lady? The 29th, I believe. I was going to jump that. Okay. I'll just take the landmine to the chin. Why is this another suspiciously empty scavenger scrapper camp? I have not been through here, so I know I didn't kill these people. Ow, fire bad. Fire hurt. Who would have conceived that fire would hurt me? Well, apparently I have been. Have I been here? I may have. Alright, I think I have. I'm going to finish up Marisol's thing. to get ready for bed. Yep. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be up for much longer myself. Good night, lady. And I still have to fix that thing. Oh. Oh. That's a different area. Interesting. That's the first time there's been a different landing spot on a planet this time around. Squishy. Oh wait, that's right. I got a new pet. Wait, where's my Raptidon? No. Lucy the Crabble, Icy Manta Wasp. Ugh. You'd be more adorable if you weren't such a pain in the ass to fight. I'll leave that one out for a little bit. Okay. Second is I'll go with Valerie. Yes. Because I want to be able to be healed. Huh.
Best attend to the matter at hand. We can indulge in all sorts of idle talk afterward.
Well, yeah, I was asking you about the matter at hand. Huh.
Halt! Bye-bye. Cease any and all manner of perambulation.
I understood that word, but I'm not going to listen.
Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The end point?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Ankrus Brunn straight away.
Say when the anchors first arrived, she caked in someone else's blood. A grand idea!
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Welcome to Point Obviation.
Obviation. Jesus. Is that actually a real word? Sometimes I wonder if this game's making up words. Just to try to make them sound smart. Is obviation literally another word for observation? Is it a more subtle observation?
Anchor's Run is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grasp. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
Playing along. Duration. Indeterminate.
You don't even talk. Well, actually, you do say some things. Is this gonna be another one where I have to let somebody walk away so I can keep you happy and and finish your ending the correct way and get you the good ending? Because I really feel like half these people here probably need to die. They are literally conducting experiments that would end the universe. Dr. Google. Obviate. Transitive verb to keep from happening or render unnecessarily. Synonym prevents. Synonym prevent, to meet in a way. To anticipate. To prevent by interception. To remove from the way or path. To make unnecessary. To obviate the necessity of going. Wow. Huh. I really would have figured that would have been closer to observation, but okay. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever heard that word or read that word until this game. There's a bunch of words from this game. Huh. I will give the game credit. It's actually, well, if I pay more attention and remember them more, it is actually expanding my vocabulary. I need to read more. Maybe that would...
Is that Marisol?
The endpoint herself. I thought she was a myth.
Let's be on our best behavior. Don't even breathe.
Yeah, just fall over and die. Yeah, I need to... Maybe that would actually help my reading comprehension in this game. And I can actually understand and read the word perpendicular. Or innovative. Innovative. Normal. Oh yeah, I understood that one.
Look, everyone. It's the endpoint. Come to join us, I take it.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
Shoot, didn't Shakespeare have like something like a 1,200 word vocabulary? Or something like that? I have trouble reading this, but I actually had an English teacher tell me in high school that I was actually pretty good at understanding Shakespeare. Granted, that was through context clues. I had to kind of glean what those words meant from whatever else was going on. Hi, how you doing?
I am a longtime vocal exponent of your work, Intercessor Delgado. Hope you don't mind me saying. Go on up. You're expected.
Are we? Is she expected to die? Okay, so level 3 and 2 are cut off. Alright, so level 4 it is.
Anchorites are reclusive and highly regarded in Order Society. Anchoress Brunn's presence here indicates the importance of this facility.
Before her death, Anchoress Redacted launched a makeshift satellite into orbit using spare parts. She assured the Order that knowledge of the stars would aid her contemplations of the universal equation. What it actually did was broadcast an emergency distress signal. The only remaining piece of the satellite is on display for two purposes. One, as a reminder that every anchorite serves their role voluntarily, and two, as an assurance that help is neither needed nor on its way. What? Before death, Anchor Dactyl launched a makeshift satellite in orbit using spare parts. She assured the orders for not. What it actually did was broadcast. Why did it broadcast an emergency distress signal? Why were you broadcasting an emergency distress signal whenever the sculpture is supposed to remind people that being an anchorite is voluntary, and the help is neither needed nor on its way? What? Oh, God. Okay. Environmental changes can influence one's understanding of the universal equation. Temperature, humidity, and wind are all contributing factors. By closely observing weather conditions, an anchorite can forecast an optimal day for math. Oh, my God. Are you that fucking obsessed with math? While ordinary telescope is outclassed by deep space observation satellites, there are an accessible way for anchorites to contemplate the vastness of interstellar space and their place therein. Dude, we're just stardust. Literally. We're just stardust. Miniseries and anchorites use focus devices to keep their attention trained on challenging equations. The device itself has no direct function. And most are cobbled together from spare parts. It's an ADHD toy. It's a fidget spinner. God, this is like those little boards parents can put together of all the little doodads kids can play with too to keep them entertained. Like door stops, door knobs, fidget spinners, anything that just spins. Yeah, it does nothing but just spin. It's a fidget spinner. It calms the mind. So you're saying... Wait, are you saying people in the Order have ADD? I would like to introduce you to a drug called amphetamines that actually help with ADD. But only take as directed and prescribed by a doctor. Anchorites use devices like this to ponder one of life's many existential questions. What is the cosmos but a series of interconnected orbs? When the enormity of the calculations becomes too much to bear, the simplicity of the universe helps an overworked anchorite to center their mind and ponder in tranquility. Okay. The bell of redirection. The bell of orbital redirection. Scientists have theorized that sound waves could steer the trajectory of planetary orbits. Planetary orbit. This theory was never tested in earnest, but several prototypes of orbital bells were fashioned at 1/1 millionth scale. I think this 1 million. It's either a million or a billion. One of the two. Further study was abandoned since the working model would exhaust the resources of a planet and prove nothing more than its own irrelevance. Billion. Ha. 1/1 billion. Good Lord. That thing would have been huge. See the orb of pondering exhibit just to the left. The orb is larger and therefore more expensive. Please do not touch. Ponder from a safe distance. The orb of greater pondering. I'm gonna ponder my orb. What do you want, cat? I'm pondering my orb. Yes, you want to ponder too? Let's ponder together. Okay. Hey, buddy. Trials and tribulations. Order Research 99139 is better known by its shorthands. God, there's another one. Appellation? Appellation? Point obviation. Yet in a world ruled by logic and reason, it would celebrate as the most consequential order facility this side of the archive. Here, my Department of Preemptive Causal Redaction conducted world-shattering trials in a feasibly volatile atomical electrodynamics research. I did say it. Appellation. Yeah, appellation. Title or designation. A protected name under which a wine may be sold, indicating that the grapes used are of a sufficient kind from a specific district. What? So this was named after a wine? Okay, whatever. Okay, where was I? The feasibly volatile atomical electrodynamics research harnessing the four fundamental forces to accelerate solving humanity's greatest mathematical problem. Instead of a celebration of our efforts, we faced constant tribulations until point obviation was shuttered long ago. Ignorant colleagues posited my trials were dangerously flawed. The infringement was failing. They claimed the firmament was failing. They claimed the end of the worlds was nigh. How pedestrian and paradoxical. Had I been allowed to continue, we would have achieved ascension. Their ignorance has delayed our collective bliss. Yeah, that'd have to be a different definition. I've done more reading this game than I have in a long time. Alright, Test Chamber Alpha is where the mathematical magic happens. Site of the boldest research in history of feasibly volatile atomic electrodynamic. Oh my god, they added another one. That doesn't even make a word either. FVAEN. F-Van? No. F-Vallon? In all fields of scientism. Here we work towards simulating the entirety of everything in a chamber no larger than your average habitation module. Our cosmos in a bottle. Trials are always going to be safe. Anchorite supervised with a control experiment conducted just one level down in test chamber beta. This was not reckless science. After more than 20 years of inactivity, Test Chamber Alpha. Wait. Oh, entry from Seer. Is she back doing her damn research? Yep, I think that's what happened. After more than 20 years of inactivity, Chest Chamber Alpha is refurbished and ready for the recommencement of our daring experiment. A short circuit to solving the universal equation is within reach. Allow me to reiterate, these are not the allegedly dangersome trials of yore. This test chamber has been remodeled into a new anchor hold for Anchoress Brunn, who has exemplar oversight for all new trials. Huh. Yeah, because the logs are from Seer. I can't even say her last name. Liord? I think it's French. Huh. Yeah,
We'll find time for a private word after the mission. Oh, who's this?
oh, you know damn well who I am.
Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped me prove my argument that pacifism always presents the best options. I admit I have modified that opinion slightly since then. I understand you allowed Seer Wily to go free, yes? Once was a time I would have made that exact same decision. And as for you, I've been informed that you're Marisol Delgado. I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions, I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist?
Which say this is much nicer than your old one.
A truly unfortunate accident. I had posted my disputation and stated my intention to leave. We argued heatedly. Objects were thrown. She stumbled and fell badly. We try to honor her loss. Such tragedy only underlines the importance of our endeavors here. Each day the equation remains unsolved, countless more tragedies occur. We must succeed at the soonest possible haste. You saw the disputation, though. Tell me, what did you think? You read it, yes? Surely you're aware of the myriad errors of our current presiding bishop and previous regime. One of whom shut down the division that operated here, the other squandered it. Our sect aims to end human suffering, sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department, from their methods and their science. To solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work. Yes, we have Grace, that is Exemplar Southworth, to thank for that. Her visits to the anchor hold were quite thought-provoking, as was the research she showed me from Sia Bujold. Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that proves her researcher's theories.
Really? Sir Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
I wouldn't expect her. She's always a surprise.
Yes, we're so very pleased to have her. If you thought her work before was captivating, wait until you hear the experiment she's overseeing now. The intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber, then extrapolate data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms.
Sounds like it could change everything, one might say.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. I'll call down to let her know you're coming. Yes, she's monitoring the experiment. I'll have elevator access unlocked so you can join her. Do please stay in the observation area, though. The work is quite delicate. We'll speak further after you check Overseer Bougeaud's work and the experiment concludes. Oh, so exciting.
We've been played.
Now's not the time for a tete-a-tete, I'm afraid.
I've never heard that one before. Tit-tat-tit. Is that the same for tit for tat? Bougeaud.
How much longer do you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague to peer review my work. I'll press them to verify my settings. Thereupon, we will begin.
Splendid. While others pontificate, we act. I await word of our success with bated breath.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Marisol's not going to want me to kill her.
Head Intercessor Delgado. What an opportune time for you to appear. At the perfect moment to assist our experiment.
What in the endless void are you?
Shh. Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again?
Oh, that's a twist in a twist. The fuck? I thought she betrayed us to do her research. Huh. A French term. It literally means head to head. And is commonly used to refer to a private conversation or meeting between two people. It can also describe a type of love seat for people to sit face to face. Huh. Okay. I thought I was going to have to kill her. You know, yeah, hold on. What are you even doing here?
I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things. You chose to leave me behind, again. So when they came calling, I thought it an opportunity to sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
This shouldn't be your burden. It's on me.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help, or
10th.
Stay out of my way.
10th. Oh, well, she's definitely got a type if you coolly comment in a steely growl. Let's move on. I don't really want to say help unconditionally because I'm still not... Okay, yeah.
The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macro-ivs, nucleons, N-rays. All the usual stuff. That test chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame. We know what happens if that's successful, so I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment. I, for one, am certain. Even if I wasn't, now is not the time to dally. Sooner you start, sooner this will be finished. All you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brun will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the 2nd floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. Head down the vent.
Consider the experiment mucked with. Another day, another vent. I like that. It's always been vents to get me into a room I can't get into otherwise. It's just a conveniently placed vent.
It's only the fate of the galaxy riding on it, so perhaps try to be careful.
Don't mind me. For exemplar Southworth. Feasibly volatile atomical electrodynamics research is a controversial field. Many a tenured colleague have dismissed it as junk scientism, yet they simply lack the cognitive capacity to understand its underlying principles. We focus the smallest amount of the smallest things. We focus on the smallest of small things. The fundamental building blocks of the universe to weed out anomalous variables and extrapolate only the necessary inputs for solving the universal equation. In layperson's terms, we create a big picture from a small one, with the hopes of accelerating our academical voyage to ascension. If only others in the order saw the big picture. Wait, didn't the same thing happen with with CERN and the collider there? People thought whenever we actually turned that on, we'd wind up making a miniature black hole. It's kind of the same concept. Okay, from Anchor's. It is a question I've often pondered. If Sir Bijord's feasibly volatile and atomical electrodynamics research, I hate that fucking name, was so promising, why was her facility shuttered more than 2 decades ago? You're trying to make a universe. You're going to create a Big Bang. Like, you're going to create a mini universe, a Big Bang. Kongs at the time posited that her experiments were fundamentally flawed, chaotic, even calamitous. Ha, I got it. They claimed that the study of the fundamental forces would produce inconsistencies in garbage data, celestial slosh, they called it, using layperson terminology to twist their figurative dagger in her life's work. Some feared such tampering with atomical electrodynamics might even cause a catastrophic cascade and potentially override our own universe and all life in it. Impossible. Well, improbable. That's called extremely unlikely. But what is a scientist if not a calculated risk? Alright, back to work. Scientism marches on. After more than 20 years in mothballs, the Department of Preemptive Causal Redaction is reopened for business. Sir Bijord's however you say her name. Feasibly volatile. That research is back on track. With exclusive, reclusive attention. With my exclusive reclusive attention. Trial preparation is in process. Point Aviation has that intoxicating new equipment smell. Original and apparatuses are on display in the anchor hold as a monument to her life's work. We are ready for the bold experimental law spawn a mini-universe to simulate and solve the universal equation speedily, safely, and more important, accurately. Or at least within a margin of error. Yeah, I don't think any of this would be a good idea. I think test temperature controls is after I mess with everything. Okay. Into the vent. Convenient how you have a key. And convenient how there's a vent to where I need to go. Alright. You know what? I might actually start getting some audiobooks so I can try to listen to them and fall asleep at night.
I trust that is the sound of science going exceptionally well.
Alert. Hostile.
Path to ascendancy is non-linear, so it says in the text.
Okay. Well, she could technically stupefy this one. Wait, where'd he go? Do I fall down from here? Huh. Well, a distraction device could have worked.
And all solutions precede problems.
Can I even get back in? This panel connects to the microwave. Do not attempt to rewire the system and alter the wattage of this device. Move, back up. Are we good? You would think they would notice the panels fucking open. Oh fuck, he's moving.
Largely summing two preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders. Define recurrence relation, get us to sequencing.
Salmon. Ideal settings is 300 parts per million. Okay, I know it said to be ooh, hang on. You know what, I saved it. I might just actually... I might have to redo this, because this, I may have done too much. Novice empiricist. Philefery? As I have repeatedly stated in this inordinately tricky manner to set it is an inordinately tricky manner to set all the components of this test to the correct manner to simulate the functional micro-universe. Even the slightest error could undermine our vitally important efforts here. For the seemingly infinite time, the maximum uranium flow is observed as absolutely required for the highest probability experiments to flow less than 500 gallons per minute. Okay, test results will entirely be skewed. Well, we're gonna lock it in. If it's wrong, I'll redo it. Yeah, lock it in. No. Okay.
May all solutions precede problems.
When do you want to start moving? Aha.
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural rhythms.
I'm gonna wait for this dude to come back. Now, I guess in reality, though, I could try to kill the dude. I don't think they see each other. Ah. Do not ask Marisol about the goggles, seriously? Missing some of her original parts in both senses. Wait, what? Missing some original parts in both senses of the word missing. I didn't know I could do that with this. Ooh, I like this. How does this know things about people? Finds negative square roots disturbing. I find imaginary numbers disturbing. Why does that have to be a thing in math? Why does there have to be imaginary numbers in math? Send weirdly reconfigured sample. Do not under any circumstances combined with any unconfigured sample or send an unconfigured sample in its place. Lack of training, both would be obvious. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna get caught. Do not under any circumstances combine it with an unconfigured sample or send an unconfigured sample in its place. Okay, so I don't send the unconfigured sample. I probably send the middle one. The expertly reconfigured. P.S. I am unaccustomed to having to particularize in such a degree of pedantic detail. The recent misinterpretations on your part have convinced me. Wow. Shit. Keep walking, dude. Keep walking.
False positive noted.
Dude, you know what? I'm tired of this. Fucking son of a bitch. I thought I could kill him. My sneak's not high enough. God damn it. Actually, you know what? I think I want to redo this. Because I have a feeling they've hinted at it more than once now. I did too much.
I'm no tenured archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable. Oh well.
Not friendly life form detected.
Okay, so that's 300. That's 200, so that's 500 right there. And that's 400. Ideal settings, 400 parts per million. Gallons per minute. It needs to be right at 500, so if I... Get... Fuck me, man.
Aborting search.
It's another real question is it engaged whenever I pull it down? Assuming you do that one. Lock in settings. Yes, it is. You just stay where you are. Yeah. Let me in. Okay. I just kind of willy-nilly this one. I could increase my sneak. I do have the points for it. And I'm about to hit the next level, or the last level. I could actually just put 2 in sneak, 2 into speech, 2 into guns. I've only been holding on to them because I've been using them to save scum. Wait a minute, do I have a do list? Face reader, intimidator. I might as well just get. Okay, Serenium. Treasure Hunter, Tinkerer, Slow More. A shiny new toy, no. Serendipitous Slayer. Sounds like a rock band. Yeah, it does. Actually, that probably would make a decent rock band. Elixir Therapy. I'm trying to see if there's one for sneak. No, there's not. Actually, I'm going to get Serendipitous Slayer. I thought I did. Okay. I'm going to hold off on the skills. Rock on. Now that just reminds me of rock bands in Civ 6.
Getting a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
Okay. You keep walking, dude. Fuck, man. Examine. Okay, it is almost impossible to create the specific electrochemical reaction necessary to simulate the wide array of elements needed to populate the micro-universe. An exquisitely well-calibrated amalgamation of metallurgical elements has been placed perfectly inside the microwave in preparation for the experiment. Just leave it alone, please. Okay, so I can, with the science of 5 or a background of professor. Hey, I could do the science of 5. Slightly rotate the exquisitely well-calibrated amalgamation of elements by 0.1 degree clockwise. 0.01 degree clockwise. Or I could replace the exquisitely well-calibrated amalgamation of elements with a weird-looking rock. Why do I have a weird-looking rock? Or I could actually hack. He's coming back. Sounds like a personal question. Oh, personally, I don't know why I have a weird-looking rock. I don't know where I got the weird-looking rock. Wait. I've got a science of 4. What did... This needed a science of 5. It doesn't say anything about hacking over here. Do not attempt to rewire the system and alter the wattage of the device. I promise we will find ways to put you... Oh! Okay, they're being sneaky about this. Alright. I'm not going to replace it with a weird-looking rock, because I think that'll actually... No, it can't. Surely not. You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm going to replace it with a weird-looking rock. The microwave is starting. Your changes here should have some effect on the experiment results.
Anyone else hear that? No? Just me then. I see.
Okay, I've locked in that flow. I think. Disable power. God damn it. No. Calm down. There we go. I don't like how it hasn't told me for 2 of these, the experiment's ready to go. Alright. Make another quick save. Another E. Examine. As one hopes, you should recall N-rays act as a capable proxy for the cosmic rays that constantly bathe all matter in our universe. For our present experiment, N-rays must be fired continuously through the tubes leading to the test chamber in order to provide desired test results. Failsafe measures that maintain the stream are accessible in the ventilation shafts. Theoretically, the failure of a single failsafe could be acceptable, but this has been untested thus far and could cause the stream to vacillate in a wild or uneven manner. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like oscillate in a way. What the fuck is that? God damn. To waver and fluctuate. Okay, yeah. Vacillate. Okay. Please note that if it's necessary to temporarily interrupt the stream, use the failsafe switch in the room and not the one in the ventilation shaft. Because if something goes wrong, it's more difficult to detect if the one in the vent has been thrown. Okay. Well. Marisol, where the hell are you going? That's gonna be stuck in my head now. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
The path to ascendancy is non-linear. So it says in the good textbook.
You just gonna stay there? Because I'm curious to see what's... I don't even know if I can get back up here. You know what? I've done what I needed to do. I'm curious what's in that room, but I have a feeling it's probably just another simple path. Okay, what the hell is that? Rama, now you're even using the words. Why? Fibonacci? Series of numbers for each number is the sum of the two preceding... Oh, it's one of those pattern things. Yeah, 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Well, we're gonna see if this works. Wait, what? I thought I did. Okay. Well, apparently I didn't. Since I turned that, I'm gonna reload since I turned that thing back on. Yeah, I thought I messed with the N rays. Disable power. Okay, so I haven't done anything with the... What was interesting to read about? Oh. What? Why? I'm gonna find out what's in here. Well, I can. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I can't get back in. Fuck me.
Path to ascendancy is non-linear, so it says in a good textbook.
Oh, dude, just turn around and walk away, man. I just want to see what's in this room. Go on. Turn around. Walk away.
Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance.
They show up in many things in nature, like a snail shell? Huh. So it's a pattern that Mother Nature favors. Well, that does kind of make sense.
Now you know just what to do. Start the cycle.
I was gonna say that kind of makes sense if you consider like cells when they divide. You got 1, then 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, but that doesn't follow that same kind of sequence. Oh, it's a fucking bathroom. Really? Well, at least I got some distraction grenades out of that.
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summoned to preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command to void the oxygen from the test chamber. The experiment will then begin. Commendable effort scrambling those settings.
The only thing I'm actually worried about is the uranium. Well, I'm two. The uranium and putting the rock in the machine. I don't even know where in the hell I got a fucking rock. I guess I just kept a rock in my pocket. Will they ever stop it in rum?
Did it work? Did it work? See, Bouchard, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchor's Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun. But she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well-researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good.
How the fuck are we supposed to do that?
All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge. Easy.
None of that sounds particularly easy. Seriously, this is the only option?
A brain-off against an order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change. Success isn't guaranteed. A fair degree of cleverness is required. But you would have the help of someone reasonably intellectually nimble.
I would be willing and on hand to assist. And the other option would remain if we botch it.
Demoralizing an enemy through overwhelming logic may be a preferable alternative to outright murder.
Seems reasonable. Appreciate you listening. Murder shouldn't be our first option here. Too many drawbacks, both mathematically and ethically.
Honestly, I'm relieved as well. I have been trying to be different. From the person others believe me to be.
From the legend? If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need to find you a colorful new sobriquet. Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her. But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely. The Anchoress is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchoress to a lethal atmosphere. I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchoress realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose wisely.
God, okay.
Here's the hatch key in case you need it. May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
Okay.
And Marisol, do keep.
Prefers base 12 over base 10. So did it work? Alright, save it one more time. 'Cause something tells me I might have to use these 4 points into speech.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, hmm? Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything.
You don't think the universe is supposed to be that color it looked hungover?
Some issues? You seem like softening the blow. Was there a malfunction? Was there some error in the calculations? Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry. Not sure what gave you that impression, but I guarantee they are a hand-picked group of top-order scientists, all fiercely committed. No shirkers or malingerers among them. What else concerned you? These are all fundamental building blocks of the universe. Together, they form the primordial soup our galaxy was formed from. This is widely recognized in scientific circles. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected, an anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. Now, I'm starting to believe you're just needlessly fretting. Is this nerves? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be dismissive. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom. is one of you a seer now? Because I put considerable more stock in the prognostications of the Order's prime mathematicians than I do any old run-of-the-mill soothsayer. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant. Really? Will I become a laughingstock among my peers? Have the whispered jeers begun already? No.
What?
No. Calm down. Breathe. You've faced setbacks before. Ah, the experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure.
It's such a weird pattern of... How did I just go from her being, yeah, I don't believe you, to all of a sudden I just, with a speech of nines, yeah, you're wrong. What the fuck?
Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious, at times compelling. Yet I remain unswayed.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add. There's a critical flaw in Seer Bujold's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. That is an interesting thought puzzle. As humorous as it is inapplicable. I remain unswayed.
We tried. Our fallback plan's our only option now. Head for the hatch.
What was that? You're starting to worry me. What do you intend to do?
Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to deal with this tomorrow because I'm actually getting tired. Or later, the next time I play. This is a good enough stopping point. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. So thank y'all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, keep it copacetic. Good night, y'all.